So import numpy. All right. So import numpy. So this is what this is. So why we went to pypy.org. So basically this is what this is the search directory for Python, for packages in Python. Search directory for packages in Python. All right. Now what are these packages? These packages are nothing but classes, major classes. All right. Someone must have created a class, and inside that class, they must have done what? They must have created multiple functions. Multiple functions like dot add, dot subtract, dot multiply, dot division, multiple inside a major class. This is a very small class. Alright, so inside that class, they must have created multiple divisions, add, subtract, multiply, division, like that. Alright, so import numpy as np. So numpy or numpy is a package, and as is an alias. Alright, as is an alias, and np is what? Np is the object. Are you guys getting my point?
Yeah, Utkarsh, getting your point.
Yes.
Alright, so numpy is the class, as is the alias. np is what? Np is the object. All right. So let us have a look at the function.
ठीक ही हुआ होगा.
क्या हुआ? क्या ठीक हो गया? Someone said ठीक ही हुआ होगा.
No, I was not talking to you actually.
Okay, okay, got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so array is what? Array is basically the function to create array. All right. Function to create array. So this is what? This is object. Just like over here, obj was an object. Similarly here, np is an object. And dot array is what? The function of the class used to create what? Array. Similarly, here this display underscore list was what? Display underscore list was a function to create an array and then followed by displaying of the array. Alright. Similarly, this is what it is. np.array. Agreed na? Class और package का connection. Agreed?
Yes. Yes.
Alright, so this is what it is. So this is how we create array. So np is what? Np is the object. Array is what? Array is the. Alright. So this is what it is. Moving ahead further, this is how we create an array. Alright, moving ahead further, v1 is equal to, let's say 8, comma 11, comma 15, comma 17, comma 20. v1. v1 is also what? v1 is also an array. So this is how we create an array using the function of our numpy through the object. Any doubts?
No doubts.
Isha, any doubts?
No doubts.
Alright, cool. Alright, so moving ahead further. So this is how we, this is what? This is a single 1D array. Single dimensional array. This is what? This is a single dimensional array. Alright, any doubts? Let us do what? Let us create a 2D array of what have double dimensions. Now, how do we guess it is a single dimension? It is v1 dot shape, single dimension, only 5 rows. Alright, moving ahead further, talking about what? Talking about how to create a 2D array. So let's take v np dot array. Alright. So np dot array. np dot array is what? np dot array, how to create array. And here in single dimension array we did what? We created single square brackets. Here we'll do what? We'll create multiple square brackets. Alright. This is how we create a 2D array of two dimensions. V dot shape 3 comma 3. V dot shape 3 comma 3. So this is what? This is 2D. Here it was only showing the rows because there were no columns. Any doubts?
No.
No
Any doubt?
doubts.
Alright. Similarly, let us create a 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 comma 5 comma 6 v1. Alright, similarly v1 dot shape. Alright, so this is what it is. So using the dot shape function, we do what? We basically check the what? We check the shape of the matrix, that is 3 rows and 3 columns.
Rows and columns. Okay.
3 rows and 3 columns.
Three
Alright.
columns.
That means there are how many elements? 9 elements. Alright. Any doubts anyone has?
No.
Alright,
No
moving ahead.
doubt.
Oh yes, Ravi, any doubt?
In one-dimensional array, in the dot shape, there is nothing in the columns, right? Number of
Yeah,
columns.
so that is
Five
what I
comma.
said. That is what I said. 5 rows and no column. That is why it is showing rows.
Okay.
Alright. Any doubts?
It's clear now.
Okay. Alright. Moving ahead further. So we've created what? We've created two matrices. Alright. Now let us do
Okay.
what? Now let us do what? Let us.
Utkarsh, one doubt. When we
Mhm.
are using any array dot shape, then the first value will be row and the second will be column, right?
Yeah, that is what I just told.
Mm-hmm.
Any doubt?
No.
This will be row and this will be column.
Okay.
Alright. So moving ahead further. So v1 dot shape. It's raining sixes in the playoff between GT versus MI. Continuously they are hitting sixes. Shubman Gill and Sudarshan. Great. So talking about, so this is what? This is a matrix. 2D array or what? Matrix. This is 1D array or 1D matrix. This is how we used to create matrix. Alright.
Yes.
Alright. So multiplication. Aware of the concept of matrix multiplication?
Yeah, the row will be multiplied by the column of.
Correct. Correct. Column of the second matrix.
Yeah.
The first row will be multiplied by the first column of the second matrix. Correct. All right. So let us do matrix multiplication. So we'll take what? We'll take MUL and we'll use the function np.matmul. np.matmul and what? V comma V1. Alright, so this is what? This is matrix multiplication. Now, so I don't need to explain, right? So I don't need to explain this. Or shall I explain it?
You can explain it once.
Alright, very good. So 527 is the first row of this V and 147 column of V. 5 into 1, 5. ठीक. Plus 2 into 4, 8. 5 plus 8 कितना हो गया? 13. Similarly, 7 into 7, 49. 5 plus 8, 13. 13 plus 49, 62. Any doubts?
No, I'm good.
Ravi, any doubts?
No doubts.
You know matrix multiplication?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, no doubts. Good, very good. पक्का ना?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, okay, good. Okay, so this is how matrix multiplication. Another alternative for matmul dot matmul is dot 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 dot. All right. Another alternative for matmul is dot dot. Both are the same. np dot dot v comma v1 mul underscore 2. See if you see the results. Same. If you want to use np dot dot, use np dot dots. You want to use np dot matmul, you can use np dot matmul as well. क्या है ये? All right, so this is what it is. Any doubts?
No doubt.
No, we are good.
This is easy, na? So this is what it is. Moving ahead further, this is matrix multiplication. Now, similarly, let us have a look at what? Let us have a look at some basic statistical functions. All right. Let's say mean of a matrix. All right. We can store it in a variable also. Mean v. So it will give me the mean of the matrix. We can do it. We can store it in a variable also. All right. Similarly, np dot mean v1 5.0. है ना? So let us take the easy one v1 है ना 5 है ना तो 1 2 3 6 हो गया 10 15 21 28 36 45 45 divided by 9 is equal to what 5 So it has calculated the. Let us check the median of. All right. So now median, how does median get calculated? Let us have a look at the concept of median calculation. All right, aware of median calculation?
Uh, it's like
No, can you explain that median?
Sure, sure,
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, Ravi was answering something.
yeah, if there are, let's say there are 11 numbers, so the middle value of that 11 numbers will be the median. I- if in case there are only 10 numbers, like if there are
All
even
right,
numbers,
all right, okay. So median is what? Let us have a look at it. So median, we have how many numbers? We have 9 numbers currently. All right. So if we have odd, excuse me, odd numbers, we have 9 in our case. Position. पानी दे दो. All right. All right. So we have how many number? Odd. So what will it will be 9 plus 1 divided by what? 2. 10 by 2. Which is what? Which is fifth position. If we would have a 10 number, then it would have been 10 by 2. So again, what? The fifth position. Shubman Gill has hit 100 runs in 49 balls.
Nice.
Yeah, Sachin Tendulkar is not clapping.
Yeah.
He's jealous of his daughter. Sorry. Alright, so this is what it is. Yeah, talking about, so coming back to the point. So n plus 1th by 2 is fifth position. Alright. So fifth position in a sorted manner. Fifth position in a sorted. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you can see the median of this is what? 5. Similarly, let's talk about this. This was very easy. So this also has what? This also has 9 elements in the. He hit a century in front of his father-in-law, future father-in-law. Alright, so 9 elements we have. Alright, and after century he hits a 6. Sorry, I'm sorry. Yeah, so after we have 9 elements, so 9 plus 1, 10 by 2, fifth position in a sorted manner. So what sorted? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what is the median? 7. These concepts of stats, you should know stats very well. Stats, Python, ML algorithms will make you a data scientist. Any doubts?
no doubt. Just one thing, even though now you are calculating median for matrix, correct? So matrix is a three-dimensional matrix, 3 by 3 or 2 by 2.
It is a
So
two-dimensional matrix. When
yeah.
the row and column, there are row and column in a matrix, then it is a row column. Row is one dimension, column is another dimension.
Oh, okay.
2D
Okay.
matrix.
Okay, got it. So, even though it is a matrix, when you calculate mean and median, it will be considered as just elements, and it will calculate mean and median. It won't consider as matrix.
Of course. So average is what? Elements only, na?
Yes, yes. Yeah, that's why I was asking. No need to convert that matrix into common elements and then calculate mean and median. If we just give dot mean, dot median, it will
No, not
directly.
common elements. No, that
No,
is for
my
set.
question was, yeah, I got it. My question was now, matrix has 9 elements, correct? Here. So if you want to calculate mean and median,
Mhm,
whether those elements are stored in matrix or a set or list, whatever it is, it
mhm.
will just directly give the mean
No,
and median.
only for array. NP dot mean is for what? NP dot mean. NP is what? NumPy dot
Uh,
array.
Numpy.
Array is created with the help of NumPy.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay, I got your point now.
List cannot create a matrix.
Okay, okay, okay,
List can only create what? List can only create a list.
okay, okay,
Single dimension of data. That is why it is called a sequential data type.
okay. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Any other doubts anyone has?
No.
Shall I clear this?
Yeah.
Ravi, shall I clear this?
Utkarsh, shall we continue the class tomorrow?
Why?
No, like,
Tell me.
no, I just thought to say this.
Uh, okay, okay. Yeah, no worries. We'll finish it in 20 minutes if that's okay with you.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Why you're going somewhere for weekend and all?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, just 20 minutes. If you can wait for 20 minutes, then it will
Yeah,
be good.
yeah. We'll wait.
Yeah, sure. After 20 minutes, I'll. Ravi, are you okay with that?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay, cool. So this is what it is. Where was it? So median. Median, any doubt? So for this is 7 and for this is 5. Any doubt?
No
No.
doubt.
So this is what. Let us next talk about what? Let us next talk about standard deviation. Alright. Aware of standard deviation?
I know very long back, but I forgot totally.
Achha, achha.
No,
No
even I
worries.
forgot this.
No worries. Even I forgot when I learned. So this is. Achha, this is what this is? Standard deviation. Arey yaar, this is standard deviation. All right. So to know what is standard deviation, uh, just a second. Just give me 1 second. I'll be back. All right. So, all right. So let us talk about what? Let us talk about standard deviation. All right. So standard deviation. Right. So what is standard deviation? Just a second. All right. अरे what is happening? Hmm. Got it. All right. So this is what it is. So this is what the formula for standard deviation is. It is not working. No. All right. So this is the formula for standard deviation where all right, where x is your what? X is your discrete values of x. All right, and x bar is your what? X bar is your mean of x. All right, discrete values of x bar is the mean of x. N is what? N is the total number of rows or total number of elements.
What is the discrete value?
I'll tell that. So
Okay.
discrete values of x. That means one row per वैल्यू जैसे उसमें 1 2 3 4 5 है V1 में तो एक x1 हो गया एक x2 हो गया I'll tell mean of x all right and this is what this is your total number of elements or in our case n is the total number of elements 9 is the total number of elements all right so note it down then we'll discuss what are discrete values of x. Have you guys noted it down?
Yes,
Yes.
it's done.
All right so this is what it is so let us talk about discrete values of x. All right, so we'll take for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, not for. Let me take it in Excel. That will be good. That will be more sufficient. Let me open Excel. Okay. All right. Alright, we have x. Let us take all the values of x. 1, 2, 3. Alright, then we have x bar. Alright, x bar is what? X bar, as I said, is the mean of x. Alright, alright. So bar is what? Mean of x. So x bar is what? Average. Alright, sorry. Alright, so what is the average of x bar? What is me x bar? X bar is your 5. Alright, and x minus, what does the formula say? Summation of x minus x bar whole square divided by n. Alright, uska whole under root. Alright, any doubts? This is what the formula says. Alright,
Yes.
now,
Yes.
okay, good. So x, so this is what discrete values of x are x minus x bar, and you, alright, alright, एक second, इसको जरा, alright, alright, minus 4, and so this is what it is. Now it says was summation of x bar minus x bar का whole square. X minus x bar whole square, alright. So is what the formula says. So just simply multiply it, and alright. And next is what? Summation x minus x bar whole square. Alright. So अरे एक second, क्या है? अच्छा sorry, summation. Sorry. Alright. So this is what summation of x minus x bar is given. It has given you what? 60. N is what? N is 9 in our case. 60 है ना? So variance is what? Variance is आप स्टैंडर्ड डिविएशन को स्क्वायर कर दीजिए, आपका वेरिएंस बन जाएगा, है ना? वेरिएंस विल बी व्हाट? वेरिएंस विल बी समेशन ऑफ एक्स माइनस एक्स बार का होल स्क्वायर क्या है? 60. ऑलराइट, 60 डिवाइडेड बाय व्हाट? डिवाइडेड बाय व्हाट? एन. ये आ गया आपका क्या? वेरिएंस. अब स्टैंडर्ड डिविएशन क्या हो जाएगा? SQRT ऑफ वेरिएंस 2.5819. This is what it is coming, 2.58198. 2.5819889. Any doubts?
No.
Ravi, any doubts? Please ask if any doubts. Ravi,
Can you
please
hear
ask.
me now? Can
Yeah,
you
yeah,
hear me now?
I can hear you. Please ask any doubts.
So variance is square root of standard deviation, right?
Variance is square of standard deviation. Standard deviation is square root of variance.
Okay.
Variance is square of standard deviation, है ना? वेरिएंस में क्या होता है? जैसे स्टैंडर्ड डिवीजन क्या है? स्क्वायर रूट ऑफ वेरिएंस है, ठीक? वेरिएंस का फॉर्मूला क्या होता है? समेशन ऑफ x minus x bar whole square divided by n. This is variance. All right. And standard deviation is what? Under root of summation of x minus x bar whole square divided by n.
Okay, makes sense.
I know. So you can see variance is what? Square root of. I know. Any doubts?
No.
No doubts.
No, I am clear now.
Okay. Similarly, we can calculate what? We can calculate variance also, np dot var v. Alright, similarly, np dot var v1, just a second, vertical bracket, 6.667, 6.667. Are we clear? We can
Yes.
cross check also. Let's say a is equal to, alright, alright, a into a, see, or a square, alright. This is how we can cross check, alright. Any doubts?
No, I'm good.
Ravi, any doubts?
No doubts.
No doubts? Very
No
good.
doubts.
So see you all tomorrow,
At what time?
tomorrow in the morning,
Okay, okay,
11 a.m.
okay.
Okay,
All right.
sure.
Okay, thank you all. Have a great weekend.
Thank you. Same to you.
Thank